Good morning, everybody. Oh, it is so nice to have some cooler mornings. Let's get this joint opened up here. Picked up some heater parts yesterday. I need to get back on it, get that heat finished plumbed. But that's not this morning. All right. Now that I got this section all taken care of, man, that's nice. See, I told you not to worry about this area. When you're welding and grinding and all that, watch your material. You can see that stuff roll. You can heat it up and let it go and it'll stretch. If it's going in the wrong direction, take your air hose, cool it off, it'll pull it back. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. You gotta keep an eye on your material. Just don't go willy-nilly and welding and just let it go, because you'll end up with, let me get over here. Come on guys, give me a minute. You'll end up with stuff like that. I mean, look at that, guys. That's crazy. Yeah, you don't want that. Take your time, do it right. Yeah, that's sad, but it's going to happen. I charged the battery up overnight. Wonder if it'll start. Let's see what the alternator gauge says. 11.2. Yep, that alternator's toast. Oh well, I'll get that swapped out. She'll be fine as frog hair. But at least now I can start it up and move it around. Alright. Now back to the subject here. I noticed there's a roll right there. I'm gonna have to work that dent out. He wants to save his badge holes and trim line. There is some boobling over here. I'm hoping it is just shoddy paint work and it's releasing, because you can see this did that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and prep the outside of this hood. Check that stuff out, fix that dent, go around, check anything else that might need it. Maybe weld that corner and grind it, because that's really sharp. It's probably standing up, slid it around or something on that point. That's common. It happens. Alright, I think I'm going to grab the grinder, hit that bubbled area, and see what it looks like. Well, gotta say, I expected that. I did expect that. That's all right. I'll fix it. I'll get her taken care of. Got some more boobling back in here. A little bit up in here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and strip the outside of the hood. That way I know what's what. And then I'll go and fix the issues. It's still much better than an aftermarket anything. Even though I gotta fix a little bit more stuff on this, it's still better than that, because as soon as you slam that hood, it's gonna buckle. Yes, I know. A lot of you guys are cringing right now. Taking a grinder to the body panels, that ain't right. Well, I'm keeping it nice and cool, guys. It ain't gonna warp. Not only that, I'm not going all the way to bare metal. Everybody worried about gouges from the grinding disc. I'm not going all the way to bare metal. I'm just getting it halfway as close. You gotta work smarter, not harder. right, guys. Got that dent there to fix. All this looks really good. Welding this, it pulled down just a little bit right at the seam. That's just fine. Like I always say, I'm going to take Duraglass and go along that seam. That way, if there is any pinholes that I'm not seeing, it'll fill it. And then I'll smooth it out. This area here, I didn't strip all the way because I'm going to have some work up here. There's a dent right here. Got down to some Bondo. But a little bit of what I didn't know. Can you see it? Stupid light. Come on now. There we go. And then right there. Trying to get it so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, bad areas. But, yeah, see this all the way up to here. That sucks. All I got left to clean is where the scoop bolts down. I'll do that with the belt sander. I'm gonna look at his original hood, see how this area is. See if I can just take that piece over to this and put it in. If not, I'll have to make it. All right, well, I went and looked at the other hood. Let's go 4 inches. Yeah. The original hood is full of Bondo in that area. So, yeah. Great. So, I'm going to end up making it. No biggie. Let's just make it about 20 inches. I guess I get to start cutting a piece out. I'm gonna go put a slight roll in that. That's a bit much, but it'll be all right. I'll go ahead and roll it all the way through and then shape it as I go. That looks pretty close, don't you think? Man, look how close that is. That curve is just perfect. All kidding aside. Just relax some of the roll. Just like a show. Just like a show. You're probably wondering why I didn't bend this to come down here. I'll put another piece here, and then when I weld that, I can grind it to look like that radius. Now, I traced around the outside. I'm going to keep the disc on the inside at the edge of that. Well, let's do the outside edge first. right, guys, how many worms do you think we're gonna open with this can? There's some worms in there. And I knew that hole was there. Yeah. Alrighty. The worms were hungry. Yep, the worms were hungry. I'm hoping I can use most of this one. Up here, that's all Bondo on the top side. You know, the kick down. But it's looking like this is pretty solid. So I'm going to attempt to remove that much of this and marry it into that one. Great. Might be a little fun, but hey, got to do it, right? All right, before I go messing with the hood, the one I'm repairing, I'm gonna cut this out and see how it is, because if this is no good, then I'm gonna have to change my way of fixing that. Stay there. Mo better. I like it. I'm glad. Awesome. Well, now I gotta get the hood stood back up. Oh yeah, that's much better than I was expecting. I just had it. I think it's going to be easier to do this one from the bottom side. It's a squint, man. I would say the worms had a heyday on that one. All right. A little bit of cleanup right there, but that's not too bad. I'll get this all ground up and I'll start on this side and work my way this way, roll the hood over and split that. That'll work, I guess. Oh boy. Adam's coming in this Saturday. He's going to start stripping some of this stuff off. Buddy, I hope he's up for that. That's a lot of undercoating on there. That's gonna be fun. I'm going to lunch. Take your time, make it fit. You'll be happy when you get it done. All right, I'm gonna say from there to there it's ready to weld. Up front here, I'm gonna have to put a piece in there. Making pieces, man, making pieces. It's a little warm. All right, let's get this in here because
I ain't got much time.
I gotta go to New Bremen. And why ain't you going to... Oh, I see. What they do with my lid? Well, that didn't work out so good, guys. I cut my piece too dang small. Actually, I cut the opening too big. Ah, darn it. All right, I'll cut another one. All right, guys, I made a new piece. I don't know what's up with my magnet. Something sticky all over it. That's bow better. Alright, let's see if we can't get this structure put together. Come on. He ain't got time for this crap. Come on, quit fighting me. Stay. Yeah, I knew you'd come around my way of thinking. Hey. Quit fighting me. Cause you ain't gonna win. GoPro capture. Cut it twice and it's still too small. Well, I'll show you this before I flip the hood over. I think that'll be just fine. And now I can come in here and pull this up where it needs to be, get it welded in, grind it up, undercoat in there, and the back side of my piece that I made, and my little piece that I made, get the back side of all this undercoated, and it can be welded up. Oh no, I can't get to the back side of that. That brace is in the way. That brace comes clear into here. Might just smooth that out like it was. And then I'll come in here, cut this out, replace them. And at that point, I think the body of the hood is ready for body work, guys. But for today, I gotta get going. I gotta go to New Bremen, pick up the lights for my paint booth. My electrician come in the other night. He's not gonna make it in this week, but next week he will be here. I need to have all my lights put up. I got to get this heater finished up so he can run the electric for it. The electric for the old heater is right there. He needs to bring it over for that. The electric for that one's right there. He needs to bring it over and up. I got to get me another heater. That other heater the gas guy has is a lot smaller, so it's not going to work. I'm gonna see if I can't pick up another one of those. I gotta get online and see how much they are, I guess. I want another one of those right there. And then that smaller heater that he's got, I think we're gonna throw in the showroom. Maybe, I don't know. I might not even get it because it is a lot smaller, and I wasn't planning on heating the showroom. But figure something out. I want this heater over here. And the gas guy needs to take that gas line there, flip it over so it can go into that heater. This one here is right there, so he can just turn that, come over and hook it in. That one there, that one's gonna be the fun one. It's up over the booth, about 10 foot. He's gonna have to bring it straight over and down to it. It won't be that bad because there is room to get around up there. But it's the fact that it's a small area. Ah, man, I need to get some spray foam. I'm gonna go around the top edges of the booth all the way around with spray foam. And then I'm gonna take these pieces, all these corner trims that was up in the attic when I bought the building, and I'm gonna go around the corners and mount lights all the way around on that. All right, guys, I'm gonna get cleaned up. I'm filthy, I'm nasty. It stayed nice and cool in here all day. It was right around 66 to 69 degrees most of the day. And then this afternoon it started getting hot. I have a feeling we're about to get rain. Getting humid. Ugh. All right, guys, till tomorrow. Have a blessed evening, and don't forget to subscribe.